Hi there, my name is Fergus, and this video will talk about a possible alliance between the Warehouse Group and Foodstuffs. Background of the business. Foodstuffs New Zealand is a group of two New Zealand grocery and liquor retailer cooperatives based in the North and South Island that has collectively controlled an estimated 52% of the New Zealand grocery market. The group owns retail franchises Foursquare, New World, Pack and Save, and also in-store private labels such as Pam's and Budget. The Warehouse Group was founded by Stephen Tyndall in 1982 and is the largest retail group operating in New Zealand. The Warehouse Group is a group that consists of the Warehouse, Warehouse Stationery, Noel Leeming, and Torpedo 7 Group. Discussion of possible alliance choices. There are three types of strategical alliances. First is a joint venture. A joint venture is established when the parent company establish a new child company. For example, if Company A and Company B, both being the parent companies, can form a joint venture by creating Company C, the child company. In addition, if Company A and Company B each own 50% of the child company, it is defined as a 50-50 joint venture. If Company A owns 70% and Company B owns 30%, the joint venture is classified as a majority-owned venture. The second type of alliance is an equity strategic alliance. An equity strategic alliance is created when one company purchases a certain equity percentage of the other company. If Company A purchases 40% of the equity in Company B, an equity strategic alliance will be formed. The third one is a non-equity strategic alliance. A non-equity strategic alliance is created when two or more companies sign a contractual relationship to pool their resources and capabilities together. How to structure an alliance. Currently, Foodstuffs already have an equity alliance with the Warehouse Group by owning 10%, so forming another equity strategic alliance between the two groups would be less effective. The best choice, however, would have to be forming a joint venture between the two groups, in particular a joint venture between the Warehouse and Pack and Save. The reason for this is that both of these chains have different product offerings, but have the same values of providing low prices to the customers, which will integrate seamlessly when joined together, attracting the same type of customers. The collaboration between the two franchises will form a superstore where consumers will be able to purchase both retail products while also doing their weekly grocery shop. This style of store has proven successful around the world through such brands as Walmart, but currently does not exist in the New Zealand market. How to plan for the alliance success. To ensure the success of the alliance, there are certain points that need to be addressed. To ensure the success of the alliance, both parties involved must make it clear as to what their expectations are in terms of what goals they want to achieve, how they will achieve it, and how the new venture will operate. During this alliance, it is likely that both parties will have disagreements along the way, so it is important to ensure proper systems and procedures are established to resolve all conflict in a fair and accurate manner. This will help ensure that both parties are happy with the outcome of the venture that will be created from this alliance. Also, in terms of logistics for this new venture, the two groups will need to decide on locations for the stores. With both chains having a lot of stores spread out across New Zealand, it is important that the new store will not be in direct competition with the other chains to ensure success of the new venture. It is likely that as the demand for this new venture grows, the old chains of Warehouse and Pack and Save will need to be removed to ensure room in the market for the new venture. Upsides and downsides of the alliance. Upsides: this will cut down time for consumers' shopping experience, as they can fit a retail and grocery shop into a one trip and one store shop. The biggest upside to this is that this type of store is something that's yet to be introduced into the New Zealand market, meaning that there's a huge gap in the market for this type of superstore. This also holds future possibilities of forming other alliances to improve the venture with stores such as Bunnings to add the home and hardware side. Downsides. With New Zealand being such a small country, we are not used to mega-sized stores, which means that there's a superstore might prove to be too much for some New Zealanders, especially from smaller areas who prefer smaller, less intimidating environment, which could have an impact on the demand of the overall venture. That concludes the video of the possible strategic alliance between the Warehouse Group and Foodstuffs.